the shoulder. Wait, did you see? Hold on, I gotta do the shoulder one more time. Dun, dun. Welcome to another episode of One Being Brave. How you doing? Like y'all good? Y'all solid? Today's a great day. Today's a new day, and there is no sunshine. Come on, we're already starting. We're already starting. Welcome. I am so glad that you guys are here. Come on in. Have a seat. Chat for a little bit. Sit a while. Thank you guys for coming. All right, let's get into the house rules. Welcome to episode. What episode we on? 15. Golly, shout. We in it to win it. Welcome to another episode of One Being Brave, episode 15, season what? 5. I'm your host, Domo Jones, and let's get into the house rules. No profanity. Why are we going to do that? Like, that's crazy. We're all using our words. Know what y'all talking about? We're going to use all the words in the dictionary, but said forward. Okay. No bashing of race, religion, gender, politics, or sexual preferences. We all family. We all kinfolk, uncle, auntie, grandpa, grandma, Betty. I need you to make me a cake. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Turn on the music because we about to make a Soul Train line. You feel me? And that's it. That's all. Okay. After that, we about to get ice cream from the ice cream shop around the corner in Carson. Okay. Thank you. Also, this show is called One Being Brave because it represents the 1 billion people of the world that have a disability and or medical condition. Old heads, you already know what I'm about to say. Newcomers, catch on quick. Get you one of us in your circle. Don't get you me though. Ooh, hold on. First of all, fix your clothes. We ain't gonna do no lean with it, rock with it. Okay. Get you one of us in your circle. Don't get you me though, but get you one of us because y'all know the tier. And then the tier for us is about to be like it keeps raising. It's getting higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus high. Lower, low. Okay. Just get you one of us in your circle. Once you get you one of us, you're gonna be like, dang, Domo, I know. I've been trying to tell y'all since season 1, like, about enough is enough. Get it. Golly. I'm trying to share his care. All right. Also, one of the most important rules, I need y'all to hear me very clearly, because get your good ear. Get your good ear. We talk about Jesus Christ on this show. On this one right here, JC is the way to be, bars. JC is the way to be. And that's on period. That's it. That's it. That's all. Period. Also, this show is called, no wait, I already did that, huh? Yep, sure did. This show is one of the very few shows that has a hostess with a disability that interviews guests with disabilities and or medical conditions. Except for this episode. Because this episode is a treat. Okay? It's a treat. And y'all gonna see why. But yeah, so with that being said, except for this episode, Lady O, Tyler Perry, and Mother Ava DuVernay, I'm about to see all y'all. I'm checking for all y'all. Lady O, come to the house first. We about to be in your garden. The Garden of Eden. Okay? We about to be sitting, eating tea and crumpets. Okay? Talking, chopping it up. After you, thank you for your time. Take care, God bless. It's going to be time to go across the street real quick to Tyler Perry's house. Tyler Perry. I mean, where do I begin? My story alone is 8 episodes of something. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is seasonal. And that's on period. Seasons on seasons on seasons. You're going to have a good 9 seasons. Period. And then after I talk to you, it's going to be time to go up the street to Rockefeller real quick because, hi grandma, love you. Because me and Mother Ava DuVernay, it's going to be time to get our locks done. So it makes sense. That's all I'm saying. And when it happens, don't you say another doggone thing, okay? Don't you say nothing. Because y'all heard it here live. In living color, you can. All right, so as you guys know, this season we like to acknowledge and pay homage to the ribbons for this month, or for every month actually. But for this month, we want to pay homage to the ribbon for this month, the month of April. Gabe, can you please show us who? Oh, dang, Gabe! I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it out good enough. Sheesh. The autism awareness. April is Autism Awareness Month, and we want to represent them. We appreciate everyone that is on the spectrum, or someone that caregives someone that is on the spectrum. We appreciate you. We love you. I absolutely love this awareness symbol. I just think it's so dope. It's so colorful. And y'all know I like color. I love color. So we appreciate everyone that is either autistic or someone that cares for someone that has autism. We appreciate y'all. All right, so I don't know if y'all know, but tomorrow my birthday. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm super excited, super grateful, super grateful, super excited, super excited, super grateful. Child, I mean, we made it. Whew, I'm just so grateful for the little things. Like, child, you about to be a whole another year tomorrow. Woo! And shout out to my cousin, well, two cousins, both my cousins, Danielle and Amara. Their birthdays are today, and we appreciate them. But tomorrow my birthday. Yeah. And we in there. And because of that, wait, before I say that, so this past weekend, I'm super grateful that I had the opportunity to be one of the authors at the LA Times Festival of Books at USC. That was super dope because it was the 30th year. And Sakina, what's up? And I'm just grateful that I was in the room. I'm just grateful that I was just around just the people. Like, I was just like, man, I was around like best-selling authors, LA Times best-selling authors, poets, just it all. And I was just super grateful to be in the room. And it was the 30th anniversary. I mean, the 30th year doing their thing. So yeah, we in there. All right, so enough about me. All right, so this episode, as I told y'all, this episode is a little special because I don't really talk about what I've been going through a lot. One episode I am, but I don't really talk about what I'm going through. So this episode, I invited my cousin to be on to share when I was doing chemo, and just the life. When I was doing chemo, what her experience was while I was doing while I was doing chemo, because I was with her majority of the time, and she went with me a lot of times, like actual to my actual appointments. Now let me tell you, let me brace y'all. Let me brace y'all. When she come out, first off, here's the thing. This episode is not gonna be too long because she is pregnant with twins. So you know her attention span and her time span is very, very limited and very thin. So I'm grateful that she woke up. Okay? I'm grateful that she woke up. So we should all be grateful. Because we know when people are pregnant, they you gotta get in when you fit in. Okay? And then also, we clown. Okay? So just brace yourselves because she a nut. I'm the normal one. She's not. Let's just put that out there right now. All right. So now that we got that being said, hi Mom Jackie, love you. Now that we got that being said, Chris, Addie, Mama of two, come on out, please.
What's up, y'all? Hi, y'all. Krista.
We
I'm
in
Domo's
there.
cousin. One of Domo's favorite cousins on our daddy's side.
How
Yeah,
did
that was
we?
fair. I just said, because we have a lot of cousins.
But how did you get favorite though?
Mm, we have that love hate relationship, and I can name myself what I feel like I am.
Hmm. I'm glad you feel like that, because
Thank you. Thank you.
as long as you feel it, I don't know if
Oh
it's
my gosh,
okay, but
girl, what do you want to ask me? Come on, I'm tired. I love you. I'm tired.
okay. Okay, so let's get into it. So, um, when I was doing chemo, the first okay, wait, before I say that, a lot of people don't believe me when I say the first thing I was thinking about when I did chemo. Can you please tell them what was the first question I asked about chemo once I found out?
Most people care about like my future with chemo, or they care about like how sick they're gonna be. But there's only one Domo, and the first thing she told me, I kid you not, like we were sitting on the bed when I was like maybe like I don't even think I was 10.
I don't think
But
so.
she traumatized me, first of all. But she told me, Christa, I said, oh my gosh, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna live. I'm giving her a long speech. You're gonna live a long, healthy life. Blah blah. She was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But is my hair gonna fall out? Oh my god, my hair is gonna fall out. I'm gonna be bald. I'm like, that's okay. We have wigs, but this girl loves. She before she did her hair like that, she had long hair,
Thank
long
you.
hair, and literally everybody used to have to do it. Not I used to have to do it, and I put my foot down because I'm not about to keep doing hair. I can't even do my own hair. So our auntie Patrice used to do it. I'm telling you, I literally I couldn't believe you only cared about your to this day, and by the grace of God, you didn't lose your hair.
I know, and that was such a blessing because God knows my heart.
I,
And here's the thing, and here's the reason why. I think you're gonna find this out now. The reason why is because my hair was shaved from ear to ear when I had my second surgery, so I was
I,
bald in the back.
I know.
So when it came to my hair, we're not going through that process again.
You told me that story like 19 million times. And I
Okay, we're
remember
gonna hear it
every
again.
time after chemo, when you were vomiting, we were both sleeping at Gana's house. He said, hold my hair. I'm like, what are you keep putting the ponytail? What are you talking about?
Because I that was important to me.
What person wants a slick back ponytail when they literally have been in the bed for days? Like, be for real. I couldn't
Uh,
believe that. I
that was
like that
really
was
important to me.
it was, and literally that's one thing you prayed about, and God honored your prayer.
God honored my prayer because He knew my heart. He knew my heart. Okay, so there was this. First of all, she used to take me and my other cousin. She used to take me to my actual chemo appointments.
Well,
She took me to my appointment, so she was there for the real process, like the beginning, the middle, and the end. But um, there was a situation when there was a situation where one of the I don't even know if it was a nurse.
it was a
She
nurse.
wasn't doing
It
right.
was, it was a nurse.
She
It was a nurse.
she wasn't doing right. And I appreciate the people that that take that fill in for me. And
Yes,
this is the cousin that does. She cuz when I say she told off that nurse,
because we have. I remember we had fought that whole day because I think I had to drive you there. I
yes
remember
she
I had to
did.
start driving early because you was not feeling your best all the time. But
Right.
still, yeah, you was talking trash. I just couldn't figure that part out. But you asked me to take you to your appointments, and I was literally. I don't even think I was even like 12. And
No.
you was like,
I don't think so. But
I didn't start
but I
drive. I
couldn't
went to
drive
appointments
anymore.
before that. I went to
Yeah.
appointments before that, but I when I started driving, I was like maybe like 17, right? And I
Yeah.
remember driving in a little blue bumper car, and you you was like, take me to my appointment. So I remember taking you to your appointment, and we were sitting in the chair. I would never forget. We were sitting in that single chair with the recliner chair. You had your IV on your right arm. And you
Yo.
asked that lady for, I don't know, you asked her for apple juice or crack. You asked her for something.
Apple juice.
You asked her for apple juice. And she just kind of brushed you off. So I let it go the first time. And then I said, are you thirsty? And you said, well, yeah. I said, okay. So she came back. We asked her again. And she still didn't give you no apple juice. I said, is she kidding? So she came back again an hour later. And I said, okay, look, lady. She done told you 3 times. I'm thinking I'm like 17. This lady, she probably like, who's this little girl? I said, and I'm like 4'11".
Hey, you short.
I
You're
said,
like,
go get her some apple juice. Like she didn't ask you X amount of times. Why she gotta keep repeating herself? Go get the apple juice. Why she bring back like 3 apple juice boxes? All 3 times we didn't ask her, bring back them apple juice
she
boxes.
did. She
I think that was the last
did.
time you let me go to chemo.
I did because you not no. I don't know what they're gonna put in the solution, and you're not about to embarrass me.
Yeah, that was bad. I probably
That
should have
was
done
that
that.
was the yeah that was the last that was very the last straw.
And
And
I think I'm giving the nice version because I don't think I was that
you
nice
weren't because you actually asked where the room was where you can get it yourself.
because I was going to get it by myself.
You were gonna get it.
I was like, you can't get it, I'll get it.
Yeah, you said if they're too busy, then I'll go get it myself. You just direct me to
I just
or
assumed she was busy because I remember I looked at the reception desk. She just sitting. I said, she's sitting there.
you did.
She's sitting there.
You did. And it's so funny. Oh, my mom
That
said
was
hi.
hi, auntie.
Wow, that's the nicest you ever been.
I love auntie. That's why.
That's crazy to me.
It's okay. I love auntie.
You didn't smile at me when I brought you on.
You didn't. Okay, it's not about you. Auntie Patrice has always been the goat. Okay, she's always been the goat. She's always been my auntie. Okay,
She will never
look,
not be.
you lucky I can't see her on the screen. This would be the Christa and Auntie Patricia.
Yeah, because it wouldn't even be nobody would be able to talk to me at all. Period. I think the funniest thing that okay, so a lot of people um they don't understand or they try to figure out, I guess, are you hot?
Girl, yes. Told you this pregnancy got me sweating like a banshee. I'm hot all the time.
Okay, a lot of people they're very confused as to why I have such like tough skin. Why don't you take nothing personal? Why when people been talking about like disabilities and the word and that don't bother me? She's the main reason because she would talk about me to every little part. She would talk about me to dirt in the dirt of the dirt with the dirt.
With pride. With pride.
But don't let nobody else do it.
Facts. Facts. I mean, I have to, because if you don't, then people be thinking like, oh, Domo, but you're not a you don't need sympathy. You've never, if I really thought you was soft, I'd be like, oh, okay. I probably wouldn't be talking to you. But you've never been soft. So I never had to play soft. And I think it's because we actually are cousins. I've
Yeah, I think so.
never not had to go like out my way to be like, of course, like if you need my help, of course I'm gonna put up a fight with all my words, but I'll get you your walker, okay? If you really need it. But I just never had to be like fragile with you. If I feel like you walking too slow, keep up. To keep up all the time. It's
She
just always been
would.
that way. Like,
She would.
but people who don't know us, like we have to tell them. Like even my own husband was like, "Be nice to her." I was like, "I'm not thinking about her, bro." I'm like, she just cyberbullied me. Like she cyberbullies me all the time.
I just feel like you be forgetting that I'm oldest.
I don't forget. It's just I don't care. It's a
No,
difference.
but I need you to care though. I need you to care that I'm the oldest.
Girl, we've been having this fight for 31 years. We've been having
I
this
need
fight
you
for
to
30
care that
years.
I'm the oldest. But I do appreciate that you don't treat me
No.
with my disability like at all because that's what keeps me going because you don't see all that.
Because
Like
I
that
never seen you. I don't think I've ever seen you cry from being ill. You cry about the
mm-mm.
craziest thing, like if your earring broke, if you ran out of fruit snacks, but you won't cry off of something like you've always been tough. Like
Yeah.
Auntie Patrice can vouch, all your cousins can vouch. You've always been tough, yeah, and you've always had a tough situation going, whatever it is. It can be so
No.
many things. Like I'd be like scared to touch her. I'm like I'm gonna break her shoulder. Like I'm telling you, I don't play like that. My mama don't play like that. Like the time you fell in the kitchen and
Wait, you
you
gotta tell
went
the
in.
story.
So Doma, she always used to come to my mom's house all the time, my mom and my dad's house all the time. And so we have a kitchen, right? And she was making, I don't know, for some reason this lady has been old at heart. She always liked tea. Her and my daddy like tea all the time. And for a person who don't got much balance, she fell somehow in the kitchen and dropped everything else but her cup of tea.
I had socks on.
She slipped in her kitchen, but she fell straight down, like to a squatting position. She almost gave my mother a heart attack. And she was like, "Oh God, Patrice gonna be mad at me. What's Patrice gonna be mad at me?" She's like, Dom, you can't come over here. But Patrice, Patrice gonna kill me, gonna break a shoulder over here. I never forget that. You didn't spill not a drop of that tea.
Because my tea was very important. I literally like slid down. You know how people like slide down the wall? I literally like slid down the wall. And I kept my cup up because I refused. I just made that cup of tea.
It was a fresh cup of tea.
It was fresh.
And why did I just
Freshly
stand?
brewed.
I didn't even try to save the fall. I just let it happen. I was just like,
Yeah, and you looked at me like, girl, get up.
I did. I said, "Girl, get up." My mama was like, "Help her up. She fine." I was like, She gets up by the countertop. She knows how to get up. She knows how to get up. She knows how to get up. My mama got you up. My mama helped you up. I was like, Mama, she just needed you for that, I guess.
That is so funny. I used to sleep for days and you're in your room.
I used to be like,
Just
"Did you come over here to take a nap?" Mind you, it was
yes.
after chemo. It was after chemo. I was like, "Did you just come over here to sleep? You got your own bed." And then she wouldn't
I
let me
literally
sleep on my
would.
designated side.
Yeah.
And then she turned the heater on. She turned the heater on. It'd be like, I'm not even joking. The doors will be closed in the bedroom and it'd be like 98. I wake up and I'm like, "You're trying to kill me. It's hot in here. My nose feel like it's finna start bleeding." I have to go tell my grandma, like, "Ganna, she's trying to kill me. She's trying to kill me. It's too hot in here." She won't let no air circulate. No
So
air
y'all
circulate
know
in the
I've
house.
always loved heat. I always had my muffs on and I always had my little portable heater. But it wasn't that hot in my room.
Yes, it was.
Let's just
It
start
really
there.
was. It's hot everywhere you go.
That's debatable.
With
It's nice
who?
and
With who?
comfy. We're gonna use the word comfy.
It's just your preference. Because everybody else around you be sweating. It's hot everywhere you go. Like, I don't know who wears earmuffs in the summer.
First of all,
Who has a
don't worry
million
about all that.
earmuffs? I don't even know where to buy earmuffs.
I have my earbuds right here too. Ready. Ready.
It's like, I don't even never even owned a pair of earmuffs.
But that's why you be buying me all of them. So it don't even
No,
matter.
you take stuff from me. That's the difference.
I mean, take, borrow, have.
I remember at our grandmother's funeral, I had a cup that you took from me at our grandma's funeral. I was grieving. Remember, you said you don't need that. I said I just bought it. I'm grieving my grandmother, and you said that's fine. You'll get over it. And you took my cup. You know
Well,
exactly what
I feel
cup
like
I'm
you just
talking about.
I feel like you gave it to me.
I never give you anything.
You did. I feel like you did. But here's the thing. The most important thing is I think so for those that don't know, guys, before now she's she's not just a mom of twins or going to be twins, but she's actually a phlebotomist. And before she was a phlebotomist, she was EMT,
What?
ATV, ABC.
Don't do
She was
that. Don't
she
do
was
that.
EMT. But here's the thing. I feel like because of my experiences, because of what you did for me, that led you into helping other people. You're welcome.
I'm not really too sure how your life situations became my future job. I mean,
Yeah. You were
um,
my caregiver for years.
that is true. That is true. That is true. I will give you that. But do I think those connected?
Yes.
Maybe subconsciously, maybe.
You didn't even
But
know. You was
but was
you
I
was
but
helping
was
me
I
for your
really the
future.
best caregiver, or did you make me be your caregiver?
But here's the thing.
But it's a
Even
lot
if
of
you
us.
huh?
It's a lot of us. I have two brothers that you never harass. You just harass me to do stuff for you.
Because I saw your future.
Your cousin's a
Ooh.
firefighter. What are you talking about? And your other cousin's a cop. Like, what are you talking
But
about?
I saw your future. I saw your future. I mean, I was around all them too, and they all helped me.
That's true. They still get you your biscuits on Christmas morning. I'll be like,
They
she already had
still,
enough
they
biscuits.
still, they still, and I just appreciate all my cousins because y'all really be looking out for me. You complain,
Hmm.
but you are where you are because I groomed you to help people.
Sometimes you gotta let people think what they think. And you are right. You are absolutely right. If
You
you
know
think,
what?
yes,
Just like how you were think that you were my favorite cousin.
I say what I
It's-
say. I
It
say
goes
what I
hand
say.
in hand.
I say what I say.
It goes, it goes hand in hand.
I say what I said. I say what I said. Like,
It goes hand in hand. Okay, so this is about to be a sentimental moment, really quick.
mm,
What was the hardest thing about seeing me during chemo?
sentimental. Okay.
Not you having to.
I have to think about this. What was the hardest thing about seeing you? What? Say it one more time.
What was the hardest thing about seeing me during chemotherapy?
Um, Probably seeing you like actually like physically be so sick like for like the next like week. Like you would go into chemo with uplifted spirits and you would be just happy to be there. Like you never complained. You never complained about how many appointments you had and you never complained about how long they were or like how far they were. You never complained about that to me. You always just kind of just went. You was always just like tough skin, like even young.
Yeah.
And I think so the next day, I think it was hard to see you vulnerable. After the
Mm,
next few days, still talking trash, but vulnerable. But you never, that's one thing about you, you never have switched up. Like, you always been consistently who y'all see on the screen. Like, she's always been this way. Like, camera on, camera off, show, no show. She's always been Domo. So, I can honestly say that part about you without even hesitating, because that actually is true. You've been the same across the board.
I appreciate that for real, because I really have. Like, y'all heard it live from a family member who didn't see me the good, the bad, and the ugly. I ain't switching up. This is really how I really am, for real, for real, for real.
Yeah.
That was real nice.
Not too much, not too much. But she's she's. I'm not even saying don't get me to crying. My hormones have been over the
Oh
top. You
yeah, I
saw me crying
forgot.
in the car the other day. Don't leave me alone, bro. Like leave me alone. And just to let y'all know, she is my cousin. Our dads are brothers.
Yes, she's yeah. Like we're really related. We're first cousins. Her
Yes,
maiden name is Jones, just as mine.
yes.
We really
This is
are. Yeah, we
yes,
really are blood. Like for real, for real, for real. So she really be seeing me behind closed doors, like for real. That's why I
yes,
brought her on because she not only my cousin, but she seen me through my rough times when I was going through. Still talking mess though, but
yes. But some things just you just can't switch up. Just can't switch up. You gotta stay consistent.
we gotta be consistent.
Period. Just
Gotta-
like when you called me, like the one year you forgot you didn't come to Christmas breakfast, and I said, "Don't talk to me for the whole year." I'm not even joking. And when I see you, we fight it.
that don't even make no sense. She
I think
got
I
mad
didn't
at
talk to you for
me.
the whole year.
She first of all, wait. Let's start here. I wasn't feeling well, and I don't live by where she lives. She lives a year away,
You used to live in the same year as me.
but I don't anymore. So you were upset that I wasn't feeling well, so you didn't talk to me for a whole year because I didn't go to the Christmas breakfast.
Yeah, so now we just
How
fixed it.
spoiled
No.
is
And
that?
then when you came the year after that, you said, "Hey, Chris," I said, "Don't talk to me, bro." I think I really did tell you that. I said, "Don't talk to me." And then she
You
got my
be like I get
husband.
on your nerves.
You no, I'm not acting. You do. And then my cousin was like, I mean, my husband was like, "Hi, Domo." I was like, "Don't talk to the op." He loves you. He loves you. My
I
husband loves
love
me.
him so much. And let me tell you, that's a dope thing. I'm glad you brought him up. So Nick is her husband. They are newlyweds. So congratulations on that. And they're both expecting twins. So that's super exciting. Their life is all I'm gonna say is Chris' life elevated because of Nick.
Hey, hold on, hold. You said no profanity on the show. You said no profanity.
Chris Chris's life has
Nick said
elevated because
Nick
of
is
Nick.
sitting right. He said, "Clock that T, clock
Yeah.
it."
Period. Period. But what I loved about Chris is because um just first meeting him, he didn't know anything about my situation. Like he didn't know nothing. But he just had such a care for who I was. He just cared
Mhm.
about he just cared. He just wanted to make sure I was good. And I think that does, I'll give you your flowers. That does stem from you because you guys are one.
Mhm.
So he
And he
didn't do
know,
it
and he know, don't play with me.
and he know don't play. But he didn't do it because of you. He did it because his heart. But then
Yeah.
it grew because he saw how you treated me. Although who who but he saw your heart for me, and it made him even want to gravitate. So I appreciate both of y'all. I appreciate Nick too, because
Where
he
was
kind of,
it? Where
that's,
was we at? We was at the party. We
we
was
was
at
at
Jason's
Jason's
house.
party.
Oh, we was at Jason's party, and I didn't even
he
see you.
he left the party to go to the parking lot to help me walk. He didn't even know me like that yet. Not real like good. He didn't know me all. He didn't know my situation. He didn't know none of that.
He said, "Domo, was that you?" I
He
said,
said, "Oh, no, no, excuse me, y'all need to move. Excuse me, y'all need to move."
No, I think her mom or somebody was like,
"You
Domo.
hear him?
They're like, oh, you know it.
Yeah,
We're live, babe."
it's all good. I love him. I love him. But I appreciate that for real. Like I really do. I don't take that lightly at all. I appreciate that for real.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I got you. Not too much, though. Not too much.
Not too much. Not too much.
Not too much. Not too much dip on your chip. Okay.
Ah. Oh God, that's funny. Okay, so I told you it's gonna be short because I know your attention
Ooh, I was just
span.
about to tell you. I'm tired.
I know, I know it is.
And
I
I'm
already know.
sweating. You see, I'm starting to get glitter, starting to get shiny over here.
I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. All right,
And I
cuz,
got
well,
and
thank
I
you.
got to go to the bathroom, baby. It's sitting on my bladder.
Okay, you head out. I love you.
It was
Thank you
nice
for
to
being here.
talk to y'all and see
Love
y'all.
ya.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you on Christmas, but
Right. All right. Love you.
love
I told y'all she about to be on. I appreciate her so much. I told, listen, when pregnant girl said it right. When pregnant people are done, they done. They done. I'm glad that she was on, just so you guys can experience and get a view of what my life was like from a different perspective of someone that actually was with me during the chemo. I am going to share a little more about my life. I'm gonna share. I think I'm gonna take an episode. Y'all want to see an episode of just me talking about what I've been through? Because I don't think I really talked about it too much. I don't think I really know. I think I know about the little stuff like child my knees, a child like I know y'all know about that. But if y'all want me to talk about my life like from start to finish, what I actually dealt with and been through, let me know, and I'll make a whole episode of it so y'all can really know why I do this show, why I even started this show, because that was one of the reasons why I even started for my life. I felt like other people needed to just share their story, share their life, just give them the opportunity. You feel me? So if y'all want to, let me know. What's up? I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Real talk, I definitely appreciate it so much. Um, I know for a fact that I don't take life for granted. And you guys heard it from her that live. Y'all heard it here live that I have not changed. This is literally how I am. Going through whatever. Um and I'm grateful that when I go through it doesn't show, you know? Cuz some people don't know how to, they just don't know how to deal with it. But I'm grateful that God has given me the strength to endure. I appreciate that for real, for real, for real. God is amazing. I'm so grateful tomorrow's my birthday, man. Like, child. And first of all, let me just say this. April's a great month, and I am glad that I ended it off. I ended the month of April off because tomorrow's the last day, and I made it. I'm still in there. And I didn't really realize how many birthdays. are in April. That's why April's a dope month. People that didn't even know birthdays just popping up. This whole month, we in it like swimwear. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be alive. All right, I love y'all. I told y'all we ending it short. We not doing long. We're not doing long. Not doing long. All right, so tune in next Tuesday. We're gonna be in a whole new month next week. Golly, a whole new one, child. Episode 16, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. We are live and in living color. Let's go. Also, if you or someone you know, this is bothering me because of why does it look so disproportionate? Golly, stay up there. If you or someone you know has a disability, thank you, Mom Jackie, love you. If you or someone you know has a disability and or medical condition and you want them to be on the show, holla at me. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. For real, for real, for real. Here's a disclaimer. Do not hit me up if you have a broken toe, if you have a scratched elbow, if you have a paper cut. Oh, broken toe, scratched elbow, bars. Didn't even know I killed the game on that. That's crazy to me. Broken toe, scratched elbow, bars. But hit me up if you have a real disability, real medical condition. For real, for real, for real. Let me know. Holla at me. Because One Being Brave ain't going nowhere. At all. Alright, I love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it so, so much. Gabe, you already know what to do. Don't log off though. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Alright, we out. Love y'all. Gabe. I love y'all. Gabe, get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Gabe, that's your cue.